G'day guys, Raymond here from Affordable. We have an exhaust leaking sound from my 2020 Harley Davidson Street Bob, and I've looked all around the exhaust flanges, the header, the head gasket. I looked all over the exhaust actual itself for cracks. Can't find anything. It's kind of a distinctive sound. It sounds really like it's at the exhaust flange, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Well, turns out it's actually the ACR. So here it was the one out of the bike. This is an automatic decompression valve, release valve. So basically what happens is this solenoid in here opens a plunger when you go to crank. It actually pushes this little valve here open and releases some compression out of these holes. So it has a number of holes around the whole valve there. Therefore making it easier on the starter and the battery power and all that kind of stuff. Once it fires, the ECU tells the electronics to close, so it closes in its natural form. What's happened here is I think the solenoid has failed, and it's actually allowed this to open, and it's constantly leaking up through that valve there, and it's it made some terrible noises. It actually kind of sounded like a tractor towards the end. Now the only way to get this out, guys, is using a special tool. Obviously a socket won't go down over there because we've got the wires in the way. So a spark plug socket, it's actually a 1316 is the size, or a 21 in metric. It's hard to find a 1316 socket, spark plug socket these days. So this here is just from Repco, and what I've done is I've just gone ahead and just grabbed a grinder. It's very rough and very basic, but just grab the grinder, cut a slot through there. So now this here can go. It's going to be a bit hard to do, a bit tricky to do one-handed, but we'll give it a go. So it's a bit hard to do here, but we'll just get this down there like that. Okay, and then it actually allows this to go, oh God, up into its home, just like that. And then we can, goes down, and we have plenty of grip to undo and do up the new one. So that's what happens. Now I'll show you exactly where this is on the bike. Now this is on a V-Star. I've just got one on the hoist here working on it. Now they're actually down in the center of the cylinder just here. So as you can imagine, on the Harleys, the exhaust flange is just here and the ACR sits just down in there. So that's where it is. You have to pull the tank off, and the oil lines, you can actually get to them. You just have to sort of just move the oil lines over a little bit. You can actually just pry them just a little bit. You don't have to do very much. It's only a couple of mil, and it gets the socket down in, and then you actually just use a 21 mil spanner on the hex end at the top there and just undo it. So anyway, guys, mind the nails. I went to a Mad Max themed birthday party. Shout out to Daz, great party legend. It was actually an awesome theme too. Anyway, if you have an exhaust leak, guys, check your ACRs. They might just need tightening. So anyway, have a good one.